Welcome to Christian Nutrition on TV, the show where we review every single episode of VeggieTales on TV in the most chronological order possible, and by every episode I mean just some of them. And by we, I mean just me. Today's episode of VeggieTales on TV is LarryBoy and the Fib from Outer Space on TV. What could they possibly have added to this episode? Let's find out.
You've seen us on DVD, but now at last we're on TV.
From Portland to Schenectady,
It's VeggieTales.
I failed to do this part of the theme song in the last episode, and my apologies to you, but here it is.
Time for VeggieTales.
Now maybe next time they'll mention me in the song.
I assure you that they won't, but I'm sure you'll still comment on it anyways.
Well, I told Jimmy we didn't need him today.
Why would you do that?
Because today we're going to answer kids' emails on my computer.
Oh, I don't know, Larry.
Why is Bob so unsure about email? Does he really fear technology like I think he fears technology? That would explain why he doesn't like QWERTY.
Can't seem to get a signal. I know there's a hotspot around here somewhere.
Larry, you're blocking the camera.
Still looking for a signal, Bob.
Priorities, Bob. Priorities.
Do we have any letters?
Sure, bunches.
Well, could you read one? It'll be just a second.
Oh, take your time, Bob. I mean, we got all day, don't we? We're just hotly anticipating what the question is so we can get on with the episode. Bob, could you tell us what the question is? Because I would love to know so we can move on and watch the episode. But, you know, no rush or anything.
He says it's from Olivia from New Mexico. Over.
She says she was sneaking a cookie and accidentally broke her grandma's favorite cookie jar.
Mr. Lund has shown up, and you know what? I don't think we ever see his face in the beginning or end of any of these episodes, which I find a bit weird and also a bit lazy. Also, that kid is screwed. I don't think there's any recovery from breaking a cookie jar.
Then she told a lie because she was afraid she'd get in trouble.
Tell Olivia to pack up and leave the country. There's no use in going back to Grandma's, ever.
Mr. Lunt understands the severity of the situation. Once you break the cookie jar, your life is over. You might as well leave because no one's ever going to love you again. You're never going to be forgiven. I'm pretty sure the Bible talks about that.
The views expressed by the messenger are not necessarily the opinions held by the letter writer.
Duly noted, Mr. Lunt. And you know what, guys? I think Mr. Lunt was created by Phil Vischer so he could just say ridiculous things like how Larry does. Because when he created Bob, he doesn't really have a character to say all these ridiculous things. Archibald, sometimes. Pa Great, sometimes. Mr. Lunt's really his vehicle to say whatever he wants.
When you tell one fib, it can lead to another, and another, and another, and pretty soon you'll get all tangled up in a whole web of lies with no way out. But watch this. It should help.
I'm bored, Jerry. B-O-R-D, bored.
VeggieTales, teaching kids how to spell since 1997.
Nothing. N-U-T, you know, nothing.
I am S-C-E-P-ing, skipping this part. It's the the LarryBoy signal.
Master Larry, excuse me, Master Larry.
Yes, Alfred.
Wait, don't tell me LarryBoy is just a Batman ripoff. Well, it's official. There's a Christian version for everything.
Another plate. I know just where to get one.
Okay, I get it. The title of this episode is LarryBoy and the Fib from Outer Space. But what they really meant to title it was Junior and the Big Lie featuring LarryBoy. I've been tricked again.
Junior and his friend are playing a game of Tea Party. Despite Junior supposedly being a male, when they experience a conundrum of lacking enough plates, Junior says that they can use his dad's collectible plate instead of, I don't know, going into the kitchen and getting a regular plate. When in a shocking M. Night Shyamalan-like twist, he breaks the plate. His friends proceed to leave immediately when the weird space alien thing starts talking to Junior.
Actually, the name is Fibrilius Minimus, but you can call me Fib.
You must be new to the neighborhood.
Has Junior ever heard of a fib before? Is this his first time?
Now listen closely. What you need is a story.
You mean like a bedtime story?
No. Now try to keep up here, kid. You need to make up a story about how somebody else broke the plate.
You know, I never even pondered before right now that maybe Junior doesn't even know what lying or fibbing is. How did his parents just let this slide by on their way to teaching their son?
You mean you want me to lie?
Never mind, I take back that thought. Junior's just stupid. I don't know why I thought any differently.
What we are talking about here is just a little fib. People do it all the time.
Just like how the title of this episode has lied to me, Junior has more screen time than LarryBoy. You know what? Junior's just selfish. Despite every episode having nowhere in the title anything referring to Junior, somehow he is the star of every episode. Maybe he's the dirty communist.
It's Laura's fault. She broke the plate. I tried to stop her. She said she had to demonstrate her apple chopper.
Okay, I know he's lying, but this rhyming is quite impressive and a little bit catchy. I'm actually going to have to give Junior a compliment. Yeah, I feel as dirty as you do.
The apple chopper worked just great, but chopped right through your bowling plate. It's Laura's fault. She broke the plate. It's true. And that's the tale I have to tell to you.
I like Bad Boy Junior. I'm not afraid to admit that. Why can't he just be bad all the time? He needs to rhyme though if he's gonna be bad. That's kind of the best part.
Junior's dad believes him and says he is not going to call Laura's parents. The fib has grown and Junior has come to the realization that he is not in any trouble at all. The short-term benefits of lying have just come to fruition for our likable bad boy asparagus child.
Come on, kid, let's go have some more fun.
Alrighty, I'm with you all the way, Fib.
Junior is so naive and yet likable. Can't believe I'm admitting to that. Liking Junior, is that a sin? I feel like it is a sin.
Loud and clear, Alfred. Go ahead.
Yes, have you located the foreign object?
I'm afraid not. The LarryMobile and I have been all over Bumbleberg, and we haven't seen anything that looks like it came from outer space.
So Batman, much wow. No parents. Very sad. At least the title character is getting some screen time. 11 minutes into a 30-minute episode.
We did see a kid with green hair. Oh, and a dog that could whistle.
Did you see Larry's Lobster and Frankencelery? I will say this to the day I die. Veggieception is real.
Hello, boys.
Need to borrow my glasses? You seem to need them more than I do.
Junior, I just came from Laura's house, and she got in trouble for breaking your dad's bowling plate. Except she says she didn't break it. She says you did.
Well, Junior's busted. Time to turn yourself in. The jig is up, as they say.
Laura didn't break the plate. It was Lenny.
Her brother?
Yep.
Who's going to believe that? He wasn't even there. You really have to improve on your lying game. Wait a second. No, don't lie. No, I'm so confused right now.
It's Lenny's fault. He broke the plate. He's very naughty. Just how was I to know he hated Art Bugatti? He gave it to a crocodile who chewed it up for quite a while. It's Lenny's fault. He broke the plate. It's true. And that's the tale I have to tell to you.
Have I mentioned I like Bad Boy Jr.? I'm really conflicted at the moment.
The fib keeps growing and growing to the point where he actually now has legs. No one else has legs in all of VeggieTales, but he does. LarryBoy is tired and done searching and decides to go home despite Alfred being very adamant that there is something in Bumbleberg that needs LarryBoy's attention. Junior's confronted about his lying one more time, and once again, he is awesome.
It was these space aliens. They came down and they grabbed these cows and they switched brains with the cows. And the cows, with the brains of the space aliens, broke the plate.
Never mind, that was lame. Junior, no one's gonna believe you unless you rhyme. All the good criminals have rhymed.
Fib?
Hi, Junior.
After only 3 lies, 0 out of 10, not realistic. Not realistic, this is VeggieTales. Who am I kidding?
Fib then proceeds to go on a King Kong / Godzilla style rampage on the town. Everyone is at a loss as what to do. Thankfully, there is one man who can save the day, and that man is...
I'm still stuck in the molasses swamp. I've been here for 38 turns.
38 turns, 0 out of 10, not believable.
Alfred, I've got work to do. Consider our game postponed.
Finally, time to kick butt and take names.
Drop the asparagus!
Why don't you come and make me, little purple man?
Words to die by.
Now, once you get up to speed, all you have to do is press the green button. No, the blue button.
You are killing me, Alfred. Aww.
We know what the monster is now.
What is it?
It's a lie.
What's a lie?
It is.
Which part?
The whole thing. It's a lie. The monster is a lie.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know's on third.
That's what I want to find out, the guy's name.
And then,
That's what I want to find out, the guy's name.
I'm telling you, who's on first? What's on second? I don't know's on third.
Now, Abby, you going to be the manager of the baseball team?
Yes.
You know the guy's names?
Well, I should.
Well, you tell me the guy's names on the baseball team.
I say, who's on first? What's on second? I don't know's on third.
You ain't saying nothing to me yet. Go ahead and tell me.
So Fib is King Konging it up by climbing up the water tower while holding Junior hostage, which is always okay in my book. Nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned asparagus snapping. LarryBoy inexplicably launches himself out of his Batmobile and lands right in Fib's hands. So much for being our hero. Alfred then tells him how he has no power against this evil alien, and LarryBoy is understandably upset. He informs him that only Junior can stop the Fib.
Now wait just a second, are you telling me we have the very first LarryBoy episode ever, and all he has done is get tired on patrol, not even recognize an alien amongst a sea of vegetables, eject himself from the Batmobile, which ends up being completely worthless as he gets captured, and it turns out Junior the entire time is the only one who has any power to defeat the main villain. What a terrible LarryBoy episode. I feel ashamed to wear this shirt. I just feel so dirty and... oh.
I did it! I broke the plate!
No. Don't you see what this child is saying? We can't spend all our energy placing blame when something bad happens. He's saying we all broke the dam.
No, I broke the dam.
I broke the dam.
I broke the dam. I broke the dam.
No, I broke the dam.
And I broke the dam.
I broke the dam.
I broke the dam.
No, I broke the plate. I broke the plate. I broke the plate.
Junior admits to all of his lies, which ends up making the Fib disappear. His parents immediately forgive him, I don't know why, and all is well. Well, the episode teases a cliffhanger that I'm sure will never be addressed again.
So, Olivia, after that, I hope you can see that you should always try to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
We'll see you all next week.
Bud's going to see a bunch of kids next week. Over. Really? Can I come? Over?
Roger.
Huh?
Request vector. Over. What?
Flight 209er, clear for vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
That was LarryBoy and the Fib from Outer Space on TV, and I must say that the beginning and end segments were much better than last time. In fact, the Rack Shack and Benny ones are probably the weakest out of the 9 that I have so far, in my opinion. Hopefully next time you will see the brilliance that is known as the Mailman. It's something special, let me tell you. Oh, and next time is LarryBoy and the Rumor Weed on TV. Remember that God made you special, and he loves you very much. Bye!